Hey guys, today we're going to have a look at how to compare things. To start with, we're going to look at how to compare nouns, and on our second slide we'll look at how to compare activities. So to start with, we have this phrase here, or this pattern. We start with our first noun followed by to, our second noun followed by to, and then we attach this phrase de wa dochira no hou ga, and we put in an adjective and we finish with desu ka. So for example, which do you like better, winter or summer? Fuyu to natsu to de wa dochira no hou ga suki desu ka? So we can see here that our first noun is fuyu, winter, our second noun is natsu or summer, and we've linked those together with the particle to. And then our adjective in this case is suki, to like something. And the phrase dochira no hou ga is kind of like in English, which is better. Now to answer that question, we can put the noun or the first noun and follow that with yori, then the second noun, and then finish with no hou ga and the same adjective that we've used in the question and des. So for example, I like summer better than winter. So this part in brackets can actually be left out. We don't actually need to say this part. Just think about it in English. If you were asked this question, which do you like better, winter or summer, you could simply reply with I like summer better. You don't need to say I like summer better than winter. But if you wish to say that, then you can just slide that in at the front there. Otherwise, you can leave it out and you can just say, for example, natsu no hou ga suki desu. I prefer summer. On the second slide, we are comparing activities. So we're using verbs in this case as opposed to nouns. Again, we have a pattern at the top here. We have sentence 1 finishing in plain form, followed by no to. Then we have sentence 2, again finishing in plain form, followed again by no to. And then we have the phrase de wa dochira no hou ga, our adjective yet again, and desu ka. For example, which do you like more, playing sport or watching it? Sportsu wo suru no to, sportsu wo miru no to, de wa dochira no hou ga suki desu ka? So we can see here that our first sentence is in plain form, sportsu wo suru, doing sport or playing sport. Our second sentence, sportsu wo miru, watching sport, and then following with de wa dochira no hou ga suki desu ka? So in this case, again, we're using the adjective suki, which is to like something, and our phrase dochira no hou ga, which is better. Let's take a look at another example. Which is more interesting, reading books or watching movies? Hon o yomu no to, eiga wo miru no to, de wa dochira no hou ga omoshiroi desu ka? So our first sentence here is reading books, hon o yomu, and we've got it in our plain form. So plain form means our verb is in its dictionary form, and in this case our verb is yomimasu, and it's been changed to yomu. Then we have our second sentence, which is watching movies. Eiga wo miru, again in its plain form, miru, as opposed to mimasu. And then our phrase, de wa dochira no hou ga omoshiroi desu ka? Omoshiroi means interesting. And in order to answer either one of these two questions, we'll simply put in whatever the activities we prefer doing and finish again with no hou ga, the adjective, and des. So for example, I prefer playing sport to watching it. I prefer playing sport is sportsu wo suru no hou ga suki desu. Or I think books are more interesting. Hon wo yomu no hou ga omoshiroi desu. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.